Welcome back to Bangkok Buzz, folks. You're tuned in for another steamy round of tales from the balcony with Uncle Ron, the only channel where you get real wisdom with a side of Chang beer and the occasional soy dog serenade. I'm your host, Uncle Ron, currently shirtless because, well, this is Thailand, baby. So crack open a cold one, kick off those flip-flops, and don't you dare click away, 'cause today's story is wild enough you'll be telling your buddies back home for years. How I lost my passport and found a new girlfriend. Trust me, you haven't lived until you've been dumped in Thai and didn't even notice. Now listen here. If you're not already subscribed, what are you doing with your life? Smash that subscribe button like you're thumping a garlicky somtam. Give me a thumbs up if you've ever lost something important, and drop a comment telling me your craziest travel blunder. All right, let's peel back the curtain. It all started on a sweaty Wednesday. Hottest day I'd seen since I worked third shift on a Detroit assembly line. I'm strutting down Sukhumvit in my finest Chang singlet, feeling every bit the international man of mystery, right? I stop off at my regular bar. Well, they call it a bar, but it's really just a tuk-tuk with more fairy lights than a Christmas tree factory explode. Anyway, I reach for my battered wallet to pay for an ice-cold Leo, and bam, the world stops spinning. My passport is gone. Now back in Michigan, losing your license means a trip to the DMV and maybe some paperwork. In Thailand, losing your passport is like misplacing a winning lottery ticket the minute after you hit the jackpot. Panic? Not Ron. Old union guys like me don't panic. I scan the SOI for clues, which in Ron speak means grilling the bartender, asking a 7-Eleven cashier, and checking under the Siamese cats that sleep on my moped seat. Just as I start planning how to explain this to the embassy with my 3 words of Thai and a smile that's seen better days, in walks the prettiest thing my failing Detroit eyes have ever seen. Pla, short for Supalak, but I'm not about to argue with tradition. She's holding my passport like it's the crown jewels, just sauntering up in tiny denim shorts and a sparkle in her eye like the chrome on a classic '68 Mustang. Uncle Ron, is this yours? She says it's smoother than my high school prom night, and let me tell you, that didn't go smooth at all. Turns out, Pla's little brother found it on the back seat of a moto taxi I'd drunkenly hailed the night before, because walking is for tourists, as I always say. She tracked me down like Magnum PI, which, by the way, I'm convinced she only managed because half the neighborhood still calls me Farang Ron, and I tip like Rockefeller at Songkran. So I did what any red-blooded man would do, bought her a drink, tried out my worst pickup lines, and before I know it, we're splitting some tam and singing Hotel California at a karaoke joint with about 12 other people and 3 Chihuahuas. She laughs at my jokes. Either that or she's just polite. I can never quite tell with Thai girls half my age. But hey, a laugh's a laugh. It gets better. 2 days later, Pla takes me to the local police station to file an official lost and found report, which mostly involves 3 officers, a Polaroid, and a dog that I swear was eyeing my sandals. One officer wants a selfie with me because apparently I look like a retired wrestler from the old Thai wrestling TV show. I don't see the resemblance, but I take it as a compliment. Pla holds my hand the entire time, and let me tell you, that'll recharge the old battery faster than a new spark plug. By week's end, Pla's showing me around her family's restaurant, and her mother insists I try the super spicy fish soup. I oblige, of course, because if there's one thing we Detroit guys know, it's how to sweat through adversity. Let's just say, my taste buds survived, my pride didn't, and Pla thought it was the funniest thing since TikTok. Now, maybe it's love, maybe it's fate, or maybe it's just the universe's way of telling me to stop leaving my stuff everywhere like a rookie backpacker. Either way, my passport got me into more trouble and more fun than I'd bargained for. And Pla? Well, to this day, she still introduces me as Uncle Ron, the Farang who loses everything except his heart. Cheesy? Maybe. But hey, back in my day, we called that scoring a touchdown. All right, folks. That's this week's tale from the balcony. Remember, always double-check your pockets, trust the kindness of strangers, and don't be afraid to chase a cute girl, even if you can't keep up anymore. You haven't lived until you've gotten dumped in Thai and didn't even notice. If you enjoyed the ride today, give old Ron a thumbs up, smash that subscribe, and drop a comment with your own lost and found adventures. This is Uncle Ron, signing off from the sweatiest balcony in Bangkok, where every day comes with a story and a cold Chang. Stay spicy, my friends.